Hello. So I wanted to document my journey to quit smoking tobacco. Um yeah, because I couldn't really find other people's journeys and I wanted to share mine. I'm currently in hour 1. Just had my last smoke at 6:45. And the journey begins. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Um I guess we should start from the beginning. I had my first cigarette when I was 7 years old. One of the neighborhood kids had stolen a cigarette from their mom, and we ran to some random person's backyard, and we all passed the cigarette around. Obviously, it was disgusting. I hated it. It was gross, but that was my first. My next cigarette was at 14, I believe. I was a freshman in high school. I was with these kids during lunch class on the bleachers on the football field, and they offered me one, and I was like, why not? And that became a daily thing. I stopped smoking cigarettes then. And then let's see, I started smoking again when I was 18, which is stupid as fuck. Like, I was smart enough to know not to do it, how bad it was, and I did it again at 18. My boyfriend at the time, no, I wasn't 18, because me and my boyfriend had got together when I was 16. And I would hit a couple of his cigarettes every now and again, but like I really started smoking when I was 18. Um, and it went from there, from 18 to 23. I smoked Newport 100s. And then from 23 to 25, I started smoking blacks. I started smoking blacks because I thought they would help me quit smoking, which is what a lot of people think. But it's simply not how it works. You start off by one black a day, and then if you're like me, oh, this is embarrassing. I had got to the point where I was smoking like 8 to 10 blacks in a day. Like in a day. And it got to the point recently where I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm tired of smelling like this. I'm tired of coughing. As you'll see here in a second or two, every few minutes I cough. And it's annoying to me. I feel like it's annoying to other people. When I had to give my first speech not too long ago, I had to resist the urge to cough. And that was fucking awful because I couldn't focus on what I was saying because I was too busy focusing on the urge not to cough. And yeah, that's what happened. So about 30 days ago, 45 days ago, I made the decision to stop smoking weed, and that's been pretty great so far. My dreams have been coming back, and they're more powerful and they're more vivid. That's the only thing, other than the fact that weed slows me down. That's the only downside to weed for me, was I couldn't remember my dreams anymore. But so when I stopped smoking weed, I also decided not to smoke, to like wean myself off of Black and Milds. So I went from 10 a day to today I've had 2. And that's an accomplishment for me. Like, I'm really proud of that. Like, I was constantly smoking. Like, chain smoking blacks. Seriously. Chain smoking Black and Milds. And that's really when, these last couple months is when my cough has gotten bad. So yeah, here I am now. Now when I cough up these like little mucus things, these little mucus balls. When I blow my nose, it's brown. It's been that, the brown thing has been there for a couple years, but coughing up mucus has only been going on for maybe less than a year for sure. But really, it's time to do something about it. How can I preach self-love and I'm constantly hurting my body like that? Like the kids smell me and they hate it. I just know when I hug someone, I know they can smell it. And I'm tired of that. Like, I love to smell good. Like, I literally own so many different body oils and creams and lotions and perfumes because I love to smell good. And this has been hindering me for a long time. I stopped running because of this. When I stopped running, I could go for almost 2 miles without stopping. And when I stopped running, that's when I started smoking a lot more. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. If I can go from 10 to 2, I can cut them all. I can cut it out completely and I can stop for forever. I've quit smoking a dozen times. I think the longest I ever stopped smoking was 3 months, but that was with the aid of an e-cigarette. And e-cigs are cool, but they gave me headaches. I would try different brands of the juices, and it didn't matter. Like, they gave me these terrible, terrible, like, pain in my brain, especially like here, like temple area. So I just knew that the e-cigarette thing wasn't for me either. So yeah, here I am, hour 1. I'm going to be documenting the first 30 days. I'm going to definitely need all the support I can get. I'm going to let my family know, which is something I never did before. I would never let them know that I had quit smoking because I didn't want to let them down. And that's another thing. I hide it from my family. Well, I hide it from my dad, should I say. I'm a daddy's girl, so disappointing my dad, like, fucking sucks ass. But I know he can smell me. He's caught me smoking in my room before, and just different things like that. So it's not that he doesn't know. It's just that I've never smoked in front of my dad, ever. And it took until maybe like 2 years ago for me to smoke in front of my sister. So, so here I am. Day 1. I feel pretty good because, this is a journey I've been on for the last 45 days or so. And I really, really mentally prepared myself for this moment. I didn't know today would be the day. I didn't know. It just was. It felt right. It felt like the time. It's time, it's time. Discipline is the best part of self-love. It really is. Discipline really shows you who you are. And y'all, if I can do this, I know I can do this. When I do this, when I make it to the end of the 30 days, oh my God, I'm gonna be so proud. I'm ready for my lips. Like, I used to have the prettiest pink lips, and they're just dark as shit now. My teeth only get so white now. Yeah, like it's ruining my teeth. My teeth are starting to hurt, and my gums are dark, and I know that it's because of the constant smoking. And it's gonna age the fuck out of me as well. And I'm half white, and we age like bad bananas in my family. So I'm trying not to do that. But yeah, here I am. Day 1. If anyone is along this journey, please comment, send some inspiration, what helped for you. My current plan of action for when I want to smoke is to drink a full glass of water, like as much water as I can handle. And yeah, go from there. Hi, sister. You want to come say hi? I'm documenting my journey as I quit smoking. She says more power to you. If you couldn't hear me, if you couldn't hear her, But yeah, wish me luck, buddy. I'll check back in as often as I can. I'm not gonna hide from you guys. Like, I'm not gonna hide it. If I fall off the wagon, if I have a moment of failure, whatever, my hard moments, my happy moments, I'm gonna share all those with you guys. And this is it. Like, I'm ready for this. I've been preparing for this for a while. And I know that smoking is holding back my journey as a healer. Because you can't, and I'm a really big advocate for this. You can't tell someone, it's not that you can't tell someone how to heal. You have to lead by example. So, like, for example, someone who's never touched a drop of alcohol can't tell people, well, you need to stop drinking, but you've never had any alcohol. So how can you tell me? So how can I encourage people to stop smoking tobacco if it's a demon that I haven't even mastered yet? So here I am, mastering this demon, and I'm gonna film it for you guys. I really want you guys to be a part of it. I'm hoping that this can be inspiration for someone else. And wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. But can we brag about this coconut oil right now? Hey, I have got this little glow on me, and it's cute. Excuse the clips. I have a bridal shower to go to tomorrow. And that should be fucking interesting. I've noticed though, as long as I'm busy, I'm okay. It's when I'm driving after I eat and when I first wake up in the morning is when it's hard for me. So it's at those times I know that I'm gonna need the most help. So I'm definitely gonna hopefully have like a plan of action for when I'm resisting the urges. My current plan is to drink as much water as I can. Like in that moment, like try to chug as much water as I physically can handle. And then if that doesn't help, maybe do some burpees, do some squats, do something of that nature. Just something physical to kind of wear me out and cause some chemical shit going on up there. And hopefully that will help. If there's anything that helped you, if you're a former smoker, please do comment and let me know. Honestly, I'm kind of excited. I am. I'm kind of like really fucking excited about this. That's it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I do tarot readings. I do V's ministry. I've got a lot of cool things going on right now. I'm opening up a metaphysical novelty shop in the spring. I make my own crystal jewelry. I have my own blend of yoni steaming tea. And just a lot of exciting things that I have going on. And this is really holding me back, especially financially. Like how much money I spend on tobacco is crazy. The amount of time I spend smoking in a day, like I could be doing something else productive with my life. So, this is it, you guys. This is it. This is it. I'm just only slightly afraid, but I'm also really, really ready at the same time. So, all right. I'll see you guys in a few. Bye.